with my blockout. So to just kind of see the current progress of the game from the last time. Now have gone for every single room. We've gotten all the puzzles set up for all the rooms. Some of the rooms they're a little clunky, and I'll definitely and for like the future like prototype of this, I will go ahead and reconfigure that. But let's just go ahead and see what we actually have. Okay, so now we have our player. He falls down in this underground cave. And so now really the goal is to just for the player, just make his way out. So I've added a little bit of a, like a little flat headlight system. Ignore the little torus in the head. I can definitely work my way around that. So I can't escape here. I can't escape to the right. There's a little pathway over here that I can take, that I can get out. All right. So now we're going to introduce a checkpoint-based system. And so we can see that in the console, it written out, we have our checkpoint here. So when the player when the player falls off, then the player is just going to respond to where he actually got his checkpoint. So my first puzzle that I've got going on, here I have this little moving platform, and I want to be able to kick it off over to directly reach this tunnel to this next room. Then I see I can just go ahead, maneuver my way here. And I'm not necessarily a big fan of like these camera angles, at least not right now. It's a little bit clunky. And I can definitely go ahead, just like do a little quick fix for the moving platform. So that way the player moves with respect to the platform. So here we are. And now here is physics puzzle number 2. This is where I want to get to. This is the new tunnel. And I just have to make my way to the top of this tunnel. So what I'm going to do, and I can see there's not much of a way out, but I can go here, and I have these crates, and I want to reach the stairs on the top. So some crates they slide, some crates you can just like rotate them, but then you're just kind of pushing these crates to just kind of make a little bit of a ramp-based system, like so. Not the best of all systems, but it definitely does the job. There we are. Now I reach this next part here, and I can actually go ahead and, and I kind of fell off there. But now you reach this next room. Same deal, you're just kind of like pushing out crates. You got this big crate that you got going on. There we go. Get in there. All right. No. All right. Come on. So just kind of pushing these crates. Then each of these crates, they are like the same way. I can go ahead and I can just as easily just like fix that, reconfigure it as I need. But we're just kind of like pushing out crates. I'm just going to see if I can beat this one. Yeah, it becomes really hard to kind of push this guy. Okay, come on. Get in there. There we go. And there is a little bug that I have right now. Don't want to like dive in too much into it. I can like go ahead and fix that. I can fix that pretty quickly. That's going to be on the top of my list. Then I have these platforms here. We're going to try to jump on top of them. And we do so successfully. Perfect. And if you didn't, there was this hidden mechanic that I actually had over here where you're basically able to like, the platform lands on top of your head, and then if you time it just right, then you can land on top of this platform. Here's my second checkpoint. My next puzzle involves a ball and a little ramp that I got going on. Okay, so I'm going to push this ball, and I'm going to push it directly into this ramp. I'll create myself a little drawbridge. Then my next puzzle involves, I push the ball again. I'm now going to lower this drawbridge. Works perfectly this time. I'm going to push this ball. Come on, get in there. Get out of there. No, no. Ah. And I fall off. But it resets to where I once was. And right now, it's a little bit clunky right now towards object resetting. And there's definitely quite a bit that I could do to like be able to improve on that. But that's like the 5th puzzle. Now, if I'm just gonna like skip ahead to like the other ones. But the checkpoint, and I was really proud about like the checkpoint based system. We got that thing up and running. It works, it's functioning. I just can't make this jump. Okay. So now I have that. So these are just kind of like the first 4 puzzles. So object resetting needs quite a bit of work. But I'm just going to go ahead, drive my player to this next puzzle, this 5th one. Again, I apologize for any delays. I think we can salvage this. There we go. This works perfectly. Now, I'm in puzzle 5. I reached a checkpoint. I will push this crate. Use that to get on top of this platform. And one of the puzzles I've got going on. So my intention is just to kind of have the player just kind of fall off there. We have another crate pushing puzzle. Nice. And then what we're going to do is just we're going to have the player. He's just going to push the crates. Just like go ahead and just like reach the top successfully as I did. Perfect. And now what I'm going to do, now we just have to time this just right. And I don't. And then we have this puzzle. If you fall down, there's this puzzle that you have to solve. You push some crates to get back on top. Very nice. You gotta time it. All this is timing. Wow. Seems that I'm not very good at my own game. I apologize for this. There we go. There we go. There it is. Okay. You can just kind of use these crates, just kind of launch yourself back to where you started. I now leave this cave. I now reach physics puzzle number 6. And then we just have a ball. I reach checkpoint. All we're going to do is just push this ball. As so. And then we just want to use this ball to bust open the barrier from like the next level. There you go, push it up, push it up. And then there's this little ledge that you just got to be careful with. Okay, perfect, perfect. Nice. So really like a lot of these puzzles, they're like control based, and I cannot, and I'm just not having it today. Nice. There we go. Get in there. Perfect. Okay. Then you just got to control it just right. Use this. Push it. Perfect. It lands. You get in here. Now this is just going to bust open a little barrier for us. Just kind of move forward. And then we are going to need this ball. We're going to push this ball up for our last puzzle. And this puzzle of them all is going to be the make and break. Perfect. So now we're just going to push this ball through the tunnel and carry that over to the next room. Oop. Blocked off by the little orb there. Come on. Oh, where'd it go? Ah, it was in there. Oh no, it is. And I apologize for a lot of the rambling that's going on right now. But just kind of briefly give you guys a big picture of the last puzzle. Here we are. We are in this last puzzle. The player is just going to push this ball down into this ramp-based system. And then a lot of the blue that you see on the ground is really just like lava. So it's like if I fall on this ball box, it resets back to where I started. I go up just like this. And then we're going to push this ball inside of this ramp. And then there's this little hedge, there's a little bit of a ramp that the player must go through. And he must knock over this tunnel. He must knock over this ramp to reach this door. And this door is what's going to set him free. And, oh wait, that was a bug. That's going to set him free. Jumps back to his cabin, and he has arrived home. So yeah, that's the game for right now. I want to thank you for watching.